this story is exploding into my inbox. Maybe you've seen this too, but it's a remarkable story out of Florida. And everyone, subject line basically says the same thing. A man lived out one of Chris Kelly's fantasies yesterday, landing an aeroplane after the pilot suffered a medical emergency. Now, it's a classic what would you do? There were 2 people on board a small single-engine Cessna 208 when the pilot became incapacitated.
I don't know that BB Shea knows this about me.
No.
But not only do I believe that if we were on a 747, now this was a 12-passenger Cessna that this guy's on. But if
only 2 people on it.
Only 2 people on the whole plane. But if we were on even a large commercial airliner and suddenly all 3 pilots got food poisoning and went down, I would be the one to walk to the cockpit and pick up the CB, give me the controls, and say, all right, I'm here.
I got the stick.
Guide me in. I'm on stick. And they would say, do you have any piloting experience? And I would say, no. And even if there was, let's say, another commercial pilot as a passenger, I'd say, sit down. I got this. I can do it. I feel like they can talk me in, and I can do it. And not only do I feel that way, I feel like it will happen one day. I have like a premonition.
What if it was Air Force One?
Can land it. Can land it.
I'm never flying with you, man.
Can do it. I can do it.
Never flying with you.
If we go to a
based only on movies.
Okay, yes, based on movies. Because the planes fly themselves until you get near the runway, and then I feel like air traffic control can talk me down. They'll say.
I don't know.
Well, that's exactly what happened at Palm Beach International Airport. I don't even know the name of the guy yet. They may have when we went to press this morning, the man's name had not been released. 0 flying experience, but he was able to get onto the radio and said, I'm going to need some help.
I've got a serious situation here about pilot going incoherent. I have no idea how to fly the airplane.
Number 333 Lima Delta, Roger. What's your position?
I have no idea. I can see the coast of Florida in front of me.
Well, I mean, that's true.
How would I know?
I wouldn't know how to talk on the radio.
What's your position?
I don't know.
Can you see the ocean?
I have no idea.
Number 3 Lima Delta, no problem. Just continue to stay wings level, maintain 5,000, and follow the coast, and we're going to try to find you here on the radar.
I have no idea how to stop the airplane.
I have no idea how to stop the airplane. And he's saying, like, remain level. How do you know how to do that? I mean,
yeah.
Keep it at 5,000.
Watch your ailerons.
What? What?
What?
Follow the coast. Oh, okay.
They don't even know which way he was going, so they said, in which side is the ocean?
Oh, no, that part should be easy to figure out.
Yeah.
But they didn't have him on radar because it was such a small
trying to
plane.
find
But he could answer that.
Yeah.
Yes, he could see.
Where was this? California?
Palm Beach,
California.
Florida.
So you know
Florida.
the ocean's
Okay.
on the left. So
Yeah, so I'm headed north.
right. Correct.
Okay.
What's
Well,
that?
Is it east coast of Florida or west coast of
Now,
Florida?
Palm Beach is on the East Coast.
Then you're headed, if the ocean's on the left, you're headed
Right.
south.
Right, yes.
Now, I'm going to be the one to land this plane.
We are headed for the ocean. Brace for impact.
I can say that. At least I can say that. Everyone brace.
Your last words.
Brace for impact. Well, afterwards, air traffic control was like, who landed this thing?
Did you say the passengers landed the airplane? That's correct. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, no, great job. No flying experience.
What?
That's a different air traffic controller talking to an actual commercial pilot who was waiting. They stopped everybody on the runway.
You got to.
That second plane was bound for Charlotte, NC.
Was it that blowhard DJ that always... No, I don't think so.
Nah, he's the one who passed out and crapped his pants.
That may be, too. It might be that I defecate before I get to the cockpit, and then I'd have to say that's it.
Striker.
Afterwards, a spokesperson.
The person on the airplane who had no aeronautical experience listened very carefully and obviously followed instructions with great calm. That's what made the difference.
That's the thing. You have to be calm. You all have seen me in here when we've had catastrophic breakdowns in our computer system, and you see what I do.
You throw things.
If there's one word to describe you under pressure, it's cool.
Oh, yes, always. Bryce, you're talking about the landing that this guy did. It's amazing. Go ahead, Bryce.
Yeah, y'all got me thinking that type of emergency situation, we can't be that far away technology-wise from having somebody on the ground being able to remote in and land it like a drone. I mean, the military flies drones, from a screen and a control on the ground. Why don't we have that at air traffic control towers? Just on a standby.
Excellent point.
It's possible.
I bet they're working on that now.
But then, thank you very much, Bryce. And then the problems are if that gets hacked into.
You're no longer autonomous.
That's right. Then
someone else is in control.
Somebody else could. I mean, if Russia hacked into it, for instance, they could crash.
Oh, Russia. Oh, they're on my list.
Oh man, like you would not believe, Russia is on my list, and so's China. They're not far behind.
Don't we haven't forgotten?
Listen.
Yeah, you're sitting quiet over there, China.
I was watching the news last night about fentanyl. They did a report on drugs and fentanyl. So I gathered the whole family around. So I want you to watch this crap right here, okay? So I want you to watch. My son. So I want you to watch this. And they talked about fentanyl. Well, they're trying to stop all the chemicals that make fentanyl from coming into the United States. And the head of the FDA said, you know where they come from? China. And they showed China. I said, by God. I just like you just said about Russia. I was like, that, they are on
my list.
And my son started like blabbing about basketball. And I said, you better shut up and watch this about fentanyl. I'm trying to save your life here. I said, everybody get quiet. We're watching this whole report. And we did. And then same thing. A couple of nights ago, he was at a birthday party for a friend of his, my son who's 17. And my wife, when he got home or the next day, said, now, did you see any alcohol at this party? And he goes, yeah, Mom, we were all lit. We were all torn up. And I was like, you better get
man, you're on my list.
He's on my list. He's right
With
behind
Russia and China.
He's right behind China. I'll tell you that right now. There's one other note from inside the plane that this man landed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your stewardess speaking. We regret any inconvenience the sudden cabin movement might have caused. This is due to periodic air pockets we encountered. There's no reason to become alarmed, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your flight. By the way, is there anyone on board who knows how to fly a plane?